One time on Twitter, I heard Ariana was pregnant, so I got pregnant so we could be pregnant at the same time. Turns out it was just a rumor.
Ariana Grande told me my hair looks sexy pushed back. She's not wrong.
Ariana broke off an engagement, so I found a guy to propose to me, and I broke off an engagement.
I heard she's a lesbian now and dating some chick called Aubrey. It's fucking sick.
I heard if you record her snoring and play it backwards, it sounds like Fantasia.
Ariana says, honest to God, knock me out. So I decided to punch myself in the face.
9 years ago, beat out Grande and Del Rey in a number of categories. Firstly, the singer's hit singles were snubbed, as Grande's 7 Rings lost to Eilish's Bad Guy for Record of the Year and Del Rey's Norman effing Rockwell lost to Bad Guy for Song of the Year. Their albums missed out on major awards too, as Grande's Thank You, Next and Del Rey's Norman effing Rockwell lost to Eilish's When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? Wafad, for Album of the Year, and Grande's Thank You, Next, lost to Eilish's album for Best Pop Vocal Album. Additionally, Jack Antonoff, who produced Norman effing Rockwell, was nominated for Producer of the Year, but lost to Phineas O'Connell, Eilish's brother and producer of her Wafad album. Grande was also nominated for Best Pop Solo Performance for 7 Rings, which went to Lizzo for Truth Hurts, and for Best Pop Duo, Group Performance for Boyfriend with Social House, which went to Old Town Road by Lil Nas X featuring Billy Ray Cyrus. Fans quickly expressed their anger and frustration on Twitter, dubbing the awards show the Scammys. Eilish even gave the Grande a shout-out in her speech for Album of the Year, when she said, "Can I just say that I think Ariana deserves this, thank you, Next got me through some ST, and I think it deserves more than anything in the world, I love you so much." Twitter user @FallingLana shared the clip of Eilish's speech in a tweet that said, "This is one of the most precious interactions. Weird when even the artists at your award show know something is up, isn't it? #Scammys." However, Twitter user @Kinsa believes Del Rey deserved the shout-out over Grande. Lana Del Rey did not spend this entire decade basically forming the alternative genre for girls like Billie Eilish to get 5 Grammys and for Billie to say Ariana Grande deserved Album of the Year. The amount of disrespect Lana faced today. Jake Lindner agreed and said, "Billie Eilish made a great album, but she's spent the entirety of her career praising Lana Del Rey, talking about her, posting about her etc. and goes on stage and says thank you, Next deserved Album of the Year? When the world knows Norman effing Rockwell did." Plaza. Del Rey has also been praised for her most recent album by Taylor Swift, who at the Billboard Awards said, "I've watched as one of my favorite artists of the decade. Lana Del Rey was ruthlessly criticized early in her career, and then slowly but surely she turned into, in my opinion, the most influential artist in pop. Her vocal stylings, her lyrics, her aesthetics, they've been repurposed everywhere in music. And this year, her incredible album is nominated for Album of the Year at the Grammys." Twitter user @LanaSkirch also highlighted Del Rey's career growth that Swift acknowledged and said, "Lana Del Rey has lost her deserved Grammy for Album of the Year with NFR. And this album truly marked her shift in music and her personal direction as well. She took a more independent stance through her lyrics and melodies. It's sad that the Academy ignored this." Other fans pointed out the success of Grande's album, which broke multiple records, as @Gusby on Twitter said, "I'm sorry, but who was the first solo artist since the Beatles to have the top 3 spots on the Billboard 100 at the same time? #Scammys #Grammys. Grande broke the record when her songs 7 Rings, Break Up With Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored, and Thank You, Next took the top 3 spots on the Billboard charts, a feat which had not been achieved by an artist since the Beatles in 1964. Twitter user @Riley_C14 said, "Sorry for the spam everyone. I'm just never going to shut up about this. The fact that the most critically acclaimed album of 2019, Lana, and one of the biggest record-breaking albums ever, Ariana, both didn't receive a single award tonight just screams #Scammys." Pop culture fan account @PopCreve highlighted the fact that Grande performed at the Grammys, but didn't win an award and tweeted, "Ariana Grande had the biggest era of her career yet, outdid herself, literally on 2019, #Grammys just used her name for attention and let the woman sit there nervous the whole night. No words, she deserves better." Ariana_Reggie echoed the idea that the Grammys used her name for attention and said, "Just so you know, Ariana was invited to the Grammys, sang for them and didn't get anything from the 5 nominations she had. Boycott the effing Grammys. They literally just invited her for clout and humiliated her. #Grammys is over party." However, despite not taking home many awards, Grande didn't appear to feel snubbed, as she tweeted, "I had a great MF time tonight. Smile, thank you for everything," with a video of her smiling.